It's time for a music reaction. We got a video from Merlin Sparrow called Clown Arc Impression Theme Song. Bracket. A stranger. Bracket. Alright. Let's listen to it. Hold up. Maybe I should do it like this. Change it like that. Yeah. Let's get it.
Bells chime.
Oh.
A gentle sound.
Oh, actual English.
Laughter in the air, such a simple tune.
Is this a voice actor for one of the English dubs? This is okay. I thought we are gonna get some sort of like ancient Hermes or Hermes language that I'm not understanding, but okay.
Simple tune. Smiles and grace, like a familiar place. But this fragile piece has a precious light. This time the cost is paid in tears unseen. Can I survive this lonely road? A stranger now on paths unknown.
Man, that transition was so good. Did we listen to this in the finale episode? Maybe we did for a bit. But this part, man, paid by tears unseen. Can I survive this lonely role? And he just has to laugh through it, man. There is, again, such tragedy and just tragicness in the way that Klein has to laugh like a clown. He's even digesting his clown potion, smiling, a fake one, riddled in tragedy and regret as he gives Melissa closure.
A stranger now on paths unknown. For the home I lost, I fight the tide against the flow, longing for the place I used to know. Home, home, home. The clown was the
Where's our home, though? Is Klein more tragic than Mr. Isaac? Mr. Isaac talked about having no memories and constantly drifting like a raft in an ocean without a destination, right? That's very scary. And Klein in that episode also talked about, you know, I kind of relate to you too because I transmigrated here, left my family and started a new identity. And sooner or later, Melissa or Benson, I'm probably going to have to leave if I'm actually going to go back home. The term stranger also is so significant because Klein is that stranger. To Melissa and Benson, Klein is dead. We're Sherlock Moriarty now and we are strangers. And there's such like sadness in this. You know what I mean? And to adopt this new identity completely alone. I mean, we have Audrey. We have, you know, Alja. We have the Tarot Club. But still, it's not the same of establishing a new community and a place of home with the Nighthawks and Melissa and Benson and Lowen. And now everything just gets displaced. And what will happen with Daly too? Could Daly keep the secret? I think that Daly is somebody that we could let in on the secret considering we're already kind of doing some naughty behavior, right?
The clown brought the flower before Melissa and Benson. The flower was golden in color and symbolized happiness.
Web novel passages. He reading web novel passages?
Melissa and Benson. The flower was golden in color and symbolized happiness. When the mask slips on like chains holding me, blood it whispers, a price so high beneath the merciless empty starless sky. Forced on forsaken roads ahead.
Captain!
Maybe this time the cost's paid, all's beyond repair. Can I survive when all is changed?
He needs to just become a Sigma, bro. A Sigma lion would not cry about this. He thrives in solitude. Fuck these bonds. And this is why also, just a little bit of random, you know, intersection with Monogatari. The reason why Araragi Koyomi refuses to make friends because these type of bonds are the root cause of all suffering. You're happy when they're happy, But when they're sad, you're sad too. When they're gone like this, you know? Because these bonds gave you so much happiness, this is a price you pay. I still think it's worth to like come out of your shell and to be able to open yourself up and have these bonds. But you have to realize anytime you're getting, you know, involved with people, new relationships, friendships, love, whatever, family, that happiness you feel, that is a great price to pay in the future. But I think that price that you pay is actually a privilege that shows that you are alive. To completely like reject away all of those negativity, these sad feelings, it's actually a blessing in disguise, because again, because you feel sadness, can you feel happiness? But if you just shy away and lock yourself up, then you become a very numb, bitter person, and you waste the one opportunity that you call life.
Can I survive when all is changed?
Hit the chorus!
A stranger now, on paths unknown. For the home I lost, I fight the tide against the flow, longing for the place I used to know. Home, home, home. A stranger still, on paths unknown. For the home I lost, I fight the tide against the flow, longing for the place I can't return to. Home, home, home.
And you know what? If home is place that we can no longer return to, I think we need to create our own new home. A home that can't be taken away from us, right? Somebody, like basically, we're taken here, stripped away from transmigration. And then we also lose Melissa Benson. But if Klein could simply, you know, become something so great and establish his home that no one can take away, maybe that's the solution.
No way back.
What was that imagery right there? It looks like Klein, except looking a little zesty. Nice hat.
No way back home.
That's a great song, man. Great voice. And I think that this song is so sad, right? This song is so tragic in nature of what Klein has to go through to again come to this new place, leaving his family behind, and to integrate with a new group of people, the Nighthawks, as well as Melissa and Benson, to form new friendships that now are things that's gone, whether it be they're dead, like Dunn, Old Neil, or it's something we can't even touch anymore, like Melissa and Benson, because if we did, then more bad shit's gonna happen. He has to hide his identity, right? He's basically, it's not just against like these like Ince Zanquil or other people, like the Hidden State. It's the fact that the churches themselves are on high alert. If Klein were to resurrect, that's some insane shit. So we gotta like lay low. I think that a solution is simply create our new home. Klein, it's not like he lost everybody. He has Mr. Azek. We got Daily. We also have the Tarot Card Club. And in terms of Mr. Azek versus Klein, the tragicness, I think that there's an argument to be made about how Klein is more tragic than Azek because he remembers. For Azek, it is very tragic in how he goes through his cycles, but eventually forgets. Obviously, his existence is the reason why all of it fails, right? So there is some sort of like absolute despair in how Azek, no matter what, because of himself and his powers, like the loved ones in the family, that shit's gonna fail, so he has to walk away. But he forgets and he falls in love again, and then he's able to experience happiness again in blissful ignorance, but then repeats, right? It's like a cycle. For Klein, it's like, damn, this dude still remembers everything. Bad shit happened, yet Klein doesn't have the benefit of ignorance because he takes with these scars forward. And who knows if this is going to happen again, right? For Azek, it's been happening for hundreds and hundreds of years. Klein, this is, you know, in a couple months this shit happened. So maybe it's still like a very, not a great comparison, but I think the thing that I want you to think about is like the idea that he still remembers, that he can't simply forget and move on. Please check out Merlin Sparrow. Here's the link to his channel for more Lord of the Mysteries content. Go give it a like, and see you next time.